everyone. I'm Tina, the creative guru with Gems, Paper, Scissors, and welcome to for joining me with Mystery Monday for the very first time in 2023. I hope your 2022 ended well. The last week has been really crazy for me. We picked up some ducks, we've added chickens to our flock, we've expanded our garden a bit, we've prepped the front part of our property for permaculture edible forests. You get the idea. It's been a lot of work and I'm exhausted, but happy. So without further ado, take all of your pieces from clue number 1 and we're going to start in. We're going to move at a fairly fast pace probably, unless any of you tell me, hey, slow down, you're going too fast, because I figure you can always watch this on the replay. Clue number 2, you're going to take that great big 4 1/4 piece that's 11 inches long and you're going to score it. You're going to score it at 2 3/4 and again at the 8 1/4 mark. Again, put it into your scoring mat, or I use just my simple paper trimmer, and put your paper in. Use your bone folder or pen, not the pen writing part, but like the push part or the cap, and just run it along your guide at the size you need. So you're going to score it at 2 3/4, and then you're going to score it again at 8 1/4. Okay, now you're going to take your background and texture paper that measures 2.5 by 4. And you have 2 of those, right? So you're going to adhere those with just whatever adhesive you have at hand. Again, I use my Close to My Heart tape runner. I really like it. I love how it fits my hand. You know, I love the fact that it has a little track on it so I can just drag it along like a little car. And you're going to put that onto each of those 2 panels, those small pieces that you scored to get. Hang on. Jennifer, get out of there. Crazy puppy is trying to join me today. June, come here. Thank you. Okay, so once you've got those adhered to the front, you're going to move on to clue number 4. And that is, you're going to take that big piece of white daisy or French vanilla, your lighter paper cardstock, right? It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. You're going to adhere that to the inside panel of your card. So you've got this great fold here. You're going to put it on the inside. And again, in fact, actually, this entire project, I only used my tape runner. That's all I used today. Some things you could use your 3D foam tape for. And if I had made mine fancy, I would have. But I didn't, so I didn't. And I really love it. So do what calls to you. Okay, now you're going to take those 2 pieces, the other 2 pieces of your background and textures paper, your B&T, and you're going to adhere them to your 2 pieces of cardstock that match your card base. So you're going to have 2 of those, and you're going to just piece them together. You're going to mat it. Okay. Normally, I take my ink, my darker ink that I'm using, and run it along the edges of my paper to distress it. I didn't feel the need to do that today. My cardstock is dark enough that my pages still popped. But if you are called to do that, this is the time to do it. Okay. Now Mars, out. Now you're going to take your background and textures with your cardstock flaps. You're going to lay them on top of your closed card, and you're going to center them so that you know where you're going to want to adhere them. Don't add your adhesive yet. Just lay them out so you know how you want it. Okay. Remember, you're wanting your card horizontal instead of vertical today. So those two long strips you want going across your page instead of up and down. Okay, now you're going to take the top one and you're going to put adhesive on just the left side and attach it to your left flap. Then you're going to do it again, but only on the right side of the bottom piece and attach it to your right flap. So that you're literally creating this flippity, right? I know normally I don't give you these little sneak peeks of my card, but that's okay. Okay. Now we're going to take a moment. You're going to stamp a small greeting, sentiment, image, whatever you want on your scrap of light colored white daisy, French vanilla scrap paper, your cardstock. And you're going to cut that out. And then you're going to mat that on your scrap of colored cardstock and trim it down. I'll wait. Okay. Now you're going to attach that to a part of your front of the card. Okay. It can be on the top, it can be on the top, bottom, it can be centered, it can be to a side, your call. And now you're going to take the time and then do all your embellishments and froof it up. I'm going to pre-warn you, I have absolutely no sparkle, no embellishments, and no froof. I'm just celebrating the new year. I'm tired. And I loved the colors and the sentiment on my card. So I decided it didn't really need that boost. I've already started looking at what I'm planning to design for next week's mystery card, and it's going to have a lot more froof. I might even do some heat embossing on it or use my stamping foam. We'll see. Anyways, so here is the mystery solved. This is my sample card. I used our brand new mix-in papers as well as our brand new, I love this set. I got the stamps and thin cuts for this. The Eat Chocolate stamp set. Oh my gosh, isn't this amazing? Amazing. I'm probably going to use this most of the month along with the Stamp of the Month card. So I just took that sentiment. The secret ingredient is always chocolate. Feeling that. It just totally jived with me. I love stripes and dots. So I use the same piece of background texture paper from the mix-in. One side's a stripe. The next one's also striped, but they're dashes. So it's kind of that dot feel. I could have picked some other options. Like I could have done more of a dot. But I chose to run with the same paper instead of mixing and matching my scraps. But I have lots and lots of scraps because I have been having a lot of fun with this paper. So and be prepared. That is it for this week. I look forward to later this week. I am doing a catalog walkthrough and just part of it, the part that I'm focusing on this month. And then Thursday, my YouTube video of how I my Twisted Sisters video goes live Thursday morning. So stay tuned, check back often, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now. Have a great week.